Welcome to In-Depth Outdoors, bringing you fishing's hottest bites with James Holt and the IDO fishing team.
All right. Yeah, that's big fish. That is a trophy right there. Oh, yeah. Check it out. That's a heavy fish.
In-Depth Outdoors, brought to you by Lake Master, leading in accuracy, following with success. Duckman Nets, the net of a lifetime. B-Fish and Tackle, jigs and soft plastics for the serious walleye angler. And Drift Control, the pro angler's choice.
On today's episode of In-Depth Outdoors, we head to Lake Michigan to pre-fish with touring pro Scott Steil as he comes off his recent FLW win at Cass Lake. This is an important tournament for Scott as he pursues the 2008 Angler of the Year title while trying to unlock the secrets of Baie de Noc. For the aspiring tournament angler, having the chance to get inside the head of a top touring pro while he puts together a winning strategy on camera is a rare opportunity. All this and more on today's episode of In-Depth Outdoors.
I'm just heading into town. I'm going to try to hook up with Jason Sullivan. He's the co-angler who's pre-fishing with me, and it's nice to have another set of lines in the boat, so get a few more presentations out there. It helps dial in that program a little quicker. There's the lake. Little Baie de Noc. Nothing gets the guy more excited when you first arrive and you see that body of water. You know you're going to have to take that thing apart, analyze it, figure them out. Jason.
Scott.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, good to meet you, man.
You ready to go get some fish?
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Good.
Yeah. Well, we got two options. We can go rest after all that drive, or we can go hit the water, and I know what I want to do. How about you?
I didn't drive 6 hours to hang out at the hotel room. Let's go fishing.
Sounds good. Let's go follow me, and we'll go put your car away at the hotel, and we'll go get them.
Very good.
All right. Jason is going to be my pre-fish partner here. He's also going to fish the tournament as a co-angler or an amateur. I met him actually through In-Depth Outdoors website. He's a staffer on there, and from Wisconsin. Knows a lot about fishing. He'll be a real asset in the boat. It's nice having that extra set of lines in the boat. Someone to help you out, put out boards, pull in boards, someone to reel in the fish. Lets you have more presentations out there than I would just being out there alone. Everyone, I'm sure, knows the benefit of having two people in the boat. So we're going to start out in Big Baie de Noc. Known for its big fish. We're going to try to get our big fish dialed in right away. We probably aren't going to get a lot of bites today, but the bites we get are the right ones. They're big fish, and ones we'll need at least 2 of every day to win this tournament. All right, you get the rods, I'll get the planer boards.
The key elements to a productive and successful day of pre-fishing for a tournament do not vary from one event to the next. In an effort to refine their tournament day strategy, a successful angler must eliminate unproductive areas and techniques without wasting valuable time. For this tournament, Scott's approach will be to troll spinner rigs and crawlers behind a wide spread of planer boards. That will allow him to cover water quickly and efficiently while presenting multiple baits at varying depths.
40 back on the very outside 1/4 ounce, 50 back on the inside one, and then we'll go 1 ounce, 30 back closer to the boat.
Okay.
That's covering high and dragging the bottom. What we're running for a setup here is, this is pretty typical for Great Lakes trolling for me. I start out, that's a number 5, deep cup collar auto blade. You run a 3-hook harness. We're gonna string the night crawler on there. I like to get the night crawlers on really straight. So if you got a 3-hook harness, you don't want that thing spinning all around. Get all 3 of them in there. Then he'll stretch out and make sure that the hooks don't bind, and we'll see how that runs in the water. That looks pretty good. That's what we're looking for. That kind of action. The crawler's fairly straight, the blade doing all the work. That's called the meat and potatoes there. And hopefully the fish are hungry for meat and potatoes today. This is going to be the inside board. We're going to be 30 back on a 1 ounce, and we're in 22 feet of water. That's going to get me very close to the bottom. not right on the bottom. Again, you can't be touching bottom. You're picking up moss down there on the rocks. What I do is I run my shallowest line the farthest out, the one fishing the highest in the water column. And as I get to the boat, I run them deeper. And obviously those fish closer to the boat, as the boat goes, are going to spook. So your only hope fishing close to the boat is to drag one off the bottom usually. Not too often you can pull one up high right next to the boat. This one trolling pass we're doing right now is going to cover about 3 miles. You know, if we were jigging or rigging, that's more of a spot-on-the-spot fishing. You really have to have the fish dialed in to do any kind of fishing like that. This is a real good search technique. We cover a lot of water. It isn't as fast as like trolling crankbaits per se, but it's really effective. We got a big spread, so we're covering a big area around the boat, and we're able to troll. And so we're going to go over about 3 miles, and hopefully in that 3 miles we find some fish. That's how Great Lakes fishing is a little different. Not, you know, you fish in Minnesota where I'm from, you know, we usually fish spot on the spot. This is really open water trolling at its best, and hopefully we get some good results.
In a pre-fishing scenario, eliminating unproductive water can be just as important as catching fish. Being an experienced tournament angler, Scott had enough confidence in his presentation to leave his first spot on Badenoch after a single trolling pass without a fish.
Well, Sully, I think we're going to pull them up. I've covered everything here that is normally good on this shoal, and you know, that was about a 3-mile troll there around these edges. You can see I was working the edges there, and it didn't take us that long, so we didn't waste a lot of time, but we ruled out one good area. I probably won't now come back here for the tournament. You know, we don't have a lot of time to cover all this water, and if you know, if I don't get fish, I probably have to rule this out. And I feel good about our program. I think we covered the water column real good, so let's get them up and head across.
Hello, I'm Dave Marquardt, and I'd like to introduce you to the Skeeter Boat Center in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. At Skeeter Boat Center, we have one of the largest selections of Skeeter fishing boats in the upper Midwest, and you can take a test drive in almost any Skeeter model we have. Plus, we have Yamaha 5-star service. Our staff offers the personalized service you deserve. Check us out online at skeeterboatcenter.com, where our goal is to help you have fun fishing.
I got my speed pretty high. I'm actually almost going 2 miles an hour setting these out. I set out in deep water, get the board set out, and then we'll pull up onto the structure or the trolling pass that we want to make, but it's easier to set these boards while you got a little more speed. This is a school of alewives here. They're a bait fish that comes into these bays to spawn, and typically you don't want to be here when they're in spawning. That means the bite will be really tough. If they get a choice between all those bait fish or our presentations, I think they're going to take them huge schools of bait. So you can see I'm heading in up to this steeper break here, and that's usually, those fish will be sitting at the bottom of that break. I can actually zoom in a little bit and show. I'm coming into the break here, and I'm going to run the base of this break in about 22 feet of water. We'll pull some lines up in here shallower, and then we'll have some out deeper too, but our focus will be the main break and then those shallow lines up in there. One little tip or trick I'd offer, you know, we're pulling crawlers out here today, and I like to keep my crawlers in a bait tamer. I put in there about what I think I'm going to use for the day. You know, a nice handful. This, and what that does is soaking those crawlers, takes a little bit of the life out of them, and it really plumps them up. You can see how nice and big that is. They stretch out real easy, and they don't fight back, they don't curl up, they don't curl around the line. They hang real nice. They still have all the scent yet. They're still alive. I like to use the leech tamer. Obviously, it's a perforated bag. It's got a float on it, so I can throw that in my live well. And I might soak that for 3-4 hours, maybe in the morning, and then after that, I'll probably throw it in the cooler, just like it is, and those they'll stay nice and plump all day. You can see right there that thing's riding nice behind that shaky blade. It's got a lot of action, really attractive to the fish. There's one fish. Oh yeah. Normally I get more excited when we get a bite, but I got a boat in front of me and a boat behind me, so believe me, I am excited we got a bite. I may not show it, but I'm really excited. I'm on that real steep break, and the inside boards are pulling in up to 10, 12 feet of water. The outside boards are over 30 feet of water. That's how steep it is, so we'll see what Sully's got going. We got to kind of keep this fish down.
Like Scott says, we'll just get a nice little peek at it and
How does it feel, Sully?
let's get some nice weight.
Can you see it?
Can't see it yet. Oh. I think he saw the boat. He's giving me some real solid head shakes right now. I'll pull him up here so I can get a look at him. Indeed,
Walleye?
it's wallicious.
Hey. Now you're gonna have to hang on out. That one might be under 23, but we're spot 2, fish 1.
3 of those in a day, and that's a nice check cashing fish there.
Yep.
We'll sneak him out the back here, Scott.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what we're after there. I mean, you need big fish and small fish in this tournament, and every bite helps me put the pieces of the puzzle together. Now, I know that fish hit up high. We'll probably put a few more lines up in that vicinity. We're running 4 of our 8 presentations up there right now, but if we can get bit up there again, or bit again on a similar color, all those things go into putting a plan together, figuring out, basically unlocking the key to the lake here. I'm sure you noticed how calm and mellow I was, even though I was really excited to get that bite. But I got a boat right off the back of me, and it's pretty obvious that they can see when we all stand up. It's a pretty good indication. When everyone stands up in the boat, there's a fish on. We don't need to show anyone else out here or help them. They're all good enough, and they can all figure a pattern out for themselves.
Log on to idofishing.com. That's idofishing.com, and you'll be on your way to catching more and bigger fish. And you'll find fishing reports from all your favorite bodies of water, with monster fish photos, a friendly, helpful forum, and streaming video of every In-Depth Outdoors episode available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
When we put these out, we put the outside board out first. So obviously when you're gonna bring them in or you're gonna move, you start with the inside ones. You don't tangle all your lines up that way. So make sure that it was running clean. If we got a bunch of them fouled, then we probably didn't rule out the area very well. So we'll get those set down and get the rest of them in and go work on spot 3. I'm gonna go a couple other spots I have that are very similar with steep breaks, where we can run the shallow lines way up in there and then run some suspended ones out over deep water. So every bite helps, and we're gonna go try to find a few more.
Hello, I'm Dave Marquardt, and I'd like to introduce you to the Skeeter Boat Center in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. At Skeeter Boat Center, we have one of the largest selections of Skeeter fishing boats in the upper Midwest, and you can take a test drive in almost any Skeeter model we have. Plus, we have Yamaha 5-star service. Our staff offers the personalized service you deserve. Check us out online at skeeterboatcenter.com, where our goal is to help you have fun fishing.
Bring it in on this side. I'm gonna net it if it's a walleye. Yep, bring it in over here. That's a walleye.
Get around the rod.
Oh, keep reeling. Just keep reeling. That is our target species. I'm kind of keeping that down. There's other boats around us. I did net it because we don't have anyone outside us here, but anyways, they're just beautiful out here.
Beautiful color.
It's a long, skinny one, probably a male, but it's a good start at least. Let's get some more. This setup that I use in my spinners, basically it's a 3-hook 3-hook harness, got a treble hook on the back, got a number 5 Colorado blade, golds, copper, purple. That's always been good out here. We're also running a shaky blade. It's a little different, another form of a spinner, except this one doesn't spin, it shakes. I don't actually make these. This is right out of the package, just like anyone else can buy them in the store. Haven't touched it, haven't customized it at all. And that's a 10-pound main line also. We've been hit so far, it's kind of a 50-50, half shaky blades, half spinner blades. There's one, outside board, way back. Yeah, he's there.
Nice. It's offering some good resistance.
Good fish.
Feels good.
How's the weight?
Feels nice to me. Good healthy tug to her.
Staying down. Feel like a walleye?
Staying down.
There, that's what I like to see.
Nice sign of life.
A few runs. Coming in, I see it. Nice walleye back there.
Nice walleye.
And look at the white on the tail. I mean, you
Beautiful
can see that
fish.
white mark. That's a little better fish.
Yeah.
That's more what we're looking for tournament day right there. Another nice one. Just hammered that. It's another nice walleye. To stay in contention, I'll need at least 2 of these or better each day for all 4 days. So, but now we'd have our 2 overs. I could make a decision and run and try to get some smaller fish, because again, in this tournament we got to have unders too. But we'll get that one back and hopefully get some more. Good job there, buddy.
Log on to idofishing.com. That's idofishing.com, and you'll be on your way to catching more and bigger fish. And you'll find fishing reports from all your favorite bodies of water, with monster fish photos, a friendly, helpful forum, and streaming video of every In-Depth Outdoors episode available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Just got hit on the middle board. That one just clobbered it. That should be a good fish.
As we look around, we don't see any tournament boats. We're at the liberty to be a little more overt about our efforts here. It's a pivotal point when you take that board off to reel down on it, so we didn't give it any slack for obvious reasons. If a fish comes unbuttoned, that can be a time where they will come unbuttoned. Let him get his kicks here.
Got a lot of fight in them, huh?
Yes.
Bring him back behind the motor.
Bring him back over here.
Go ahead.
And bring him back. Oh, nice, healthy fish. Nice fish.
Those are the ones we're after. 2 of them. This spot's been really good to us. That spot gets me a little excited. There was kind of a pattern we slowly put together there. Purples and golds, which have worked in the past, worked good there, up real high. Starting to figure it out here, I think. If we can reproduce that on a few other spots where we know there's fish, I think we'd be onto something.
Hello, I'm Dave Marquardt, and I'd like to introduce you to the Skeeter Boat Center in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. At Skeeter Boat Center, we have one of the largest selections of Skeeter fishing boats in the upper Midwest. And you can take a test drive in almost any Skeeter model we have. Plus, we have Yamaha 5-star service. Our staff offers the personalized service you deserve. Check us out online at skeeterboatcenter.com, where our goal is to help you have fun fishing.
Coming in. All right, you want to get back there and grab that board?
Absolutely.
What color did you put on this one? Was that gold?
I believe it is the gold. Get nice flash today with the light
Ooh.
penetration.
Come on in. I want to see you. That wasn't on there, but 2 minutes. We just put this line back out, changed it over to a gold shaky blade. We got bit on gold a couple times. There he is.
Come here, fella.
Coming by the kicker there. Is it a good one?
Oh, it looks like a nice fish. Come here, fella.
Ooh, careful there. Watch the hooks on that.
All right.
Oh, nice one.
Oh, nice fish.
There you go. Nice fish. Probably a 25 incher again. Got it on that gold shaky. Come on. It's there.
There's a little heft to it.
I don't know, it's up high though. Those have been the nicer fish. What do we got on here? Is it a shaky blade or is it a spinner blade? I think this is a spinner blade. Staying down like a walleye. It's running out away from the boat. It's a good one there. It's got a little fight in it yet.
Spunky filler.
It's that purple blade again. All right. That's a nice one. Not a huge one, 26, maybe 27. A little skinny for out here, but hey, I got it in Little Bay, and that's an accomplishment in here, getting these. We were in here looking for slots, and this is a bonus second bite we've got in here. Inside board, inside board.
Nice.
Inside board.
Oh yeah.
That's 2 bites in 2 minutes. Starting to see a pattern here. Gold, purple. Well, it's bait and knock. I guess that's fitting. Staying down good.
Yeah, staying down real nice. Nice positive indicator.
A few head shakes. Oh yeah, there it is.
There he's gonna show himself.
Nice.
Come on. Oh, oh.
Nice
He
run.
says not yet.
No. There it
Not
comes.
yet.
Good runs.
A little kick in his tail yet.
There we go.
I'll bring him in here to you.
There he is. Oh, not a huge one. Oh,
Come here, come here. Nice.
that's 2 on the gold shaky blade. I think we're starting to put a pattern here. Purple blades and gold shaky blades. If that holds out, if we can reproduce that again tomorrow, we might be onto something. We had a great day. First day on the water, you know, I'm really happy. We had over a half dozen fish, I guess, and some common themes that I'm gonna take and use tomorrow would be, obviously, gold was really good. The shaky blade caught a couple fish. The purples did really well. Fishing high in the water column versus those fish that you're marking on the bottom. Fishing that top 10 feet. I'm gonna take all those things tonight, kind of put together a plan for tomorrow, probably focusing in again on the 20 to 23 feet of water. That seems to be where we're marking the fish and where we're catching the fish. You know, anytime you can catch 6 overfish or even more in a day, that's a really good day. I got 19 points to make up for Angler of the Year, and it's those fish that we caught today that can make a difference.
After 3 days of hard-fought competition, Scott finished with a total weight of 20 pounds 6 ounces, which earned him a 6th place finish in the Angler of the Year race and saw him complete the 2008 tournament season with over $100,000 in winnings. In-Depth Outdoors would like to thank Scott for allowing our cameras in his boat during such an important tournament. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.